YouTube, hello. Welcome on into the stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Got more of the Thaumaturge today. This is episode 2 of the playthrough. If you did miss the previous episode, it is up on my channel. It should be in its own playlist called Thaumaturge. Sure to go check that out. Make sure you like, comment on the video. Also subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on any more of that awesome content. But yeah, if you haven't come over here to Twitch, go ahead and do so. When you drop that follow, you get 5 free emotes. It's pretty awesome. You also get a bunch more when you subscribe here on Twitch, so that would be also equally as awesome. Shout out to Toes Flyers for the new follow during the off days. That puts us at 92 out of 100 for our follower goal, so we're getting really close to that triple digit number. Hopefully we can grow pretty quickly. It'd be awesome. But yeah, YouTube, grab your snacks, grab your drink, kick your feet up, relax. I will see you in just a second. YouTube, we're back. I'm gonna continue this playthrough. Brief background on the Thaumaturge. Yeah, so basically, you play as this guy named Victor. It is set in the early 1900s of Warsaw. Basically, some people have this ability to where they can see demons and like control them as well, and they call them Thaumaturges. So basically, here's like our basic little skill tree and stuff like that. So we currently have a Bukovac and a Upir that we can use in battles and stuff like that. But we can also use our powers of like heart, mind, deed, and word to influence people in order to get like certain outcomes that we want. There are different like attacks that we can use. All the combat is turn-based. It's tactics really. Wouldn't really say turn-based, but tactics. But right now we have 2 what they call them salutors in our possession that we can use. We have the Upir and the Bukovac, and they have like their own stuff or whatever. Like you can do Howl, which puts suffering on the enemies, and then you can do like combine that suffering with this like Sirmian blow, which inflicts damage in cast state. Oh, here it is. No, Bloody Wedding. It inflicts 8 damage for each enemy affected by the suffering state. So you can infect, a bunch of people with the suffering state, and it would do like a lot more damage. Yeah, the color scheme is very Stranger Things, but basically the prologue was in episode 1. If you want to go back and watch it, you can. But we basically are just traveling to find this guy Rasputin, because we are losing our connection with our Upir at the time. And he helps us rekindle that connection. We do some fights and everything, and then we find out that our father has passed at an untimely manner, and so we are now back here in Warsaw to go to our father's funeral. But basically, we're just going around. I don't even remember the main like. Let me pull it up on Steam for you. The story-driven RPG with morally ambiguous choices. So basically, like all of our choices matter. Of course, it takes place in 20th century Warsaw. In the world, salutors exist, which are these demon things that we can control. And then us Thaumaturges are the only ones that can use them for our needs, whether it be in battle or talking and stuff like that. But as far as like how the whole story goes, I only know as much as this right now, as much as we've played. But yeah, so far it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. The combat's pretty cool. It's like speed based. I guess that's the best way to put it. Do I need to go to the other side to get to that tram? Oh, I'm not even on the road to go to the tram. So we'll go this way. You can either walk around by clicking to walk around, or you can use WASD to walk around. Catch a tram and go over here to the cemetery. Go to our father's funeral. We were just let out of jail. We got arrested when we came into Warsaw, because we kind of started a riot. Oh, here we go. The Shulsky family mausoleum. How did I get up there? Okay. Oh yeah, and then you can use this ability that you have to like find stuff to read. Find stuff like that's kind of like how you do like investigations. And anyway, you like do this little snap thing to uncover like hidden things that you need to look for to give you like information on certain quests and stuff like that. But you get experience for like reading everything, so it's like best to just go around and just read a whole bunch of stuff. Like, see, I just leveled up and got me another Thaumaturge point that we can then come over here and use in our tree. So since we don't have these two salutars yet, we can't really advance this way with these ones. But I am going to go ahead and put our point right here in the luck category. 60% chance of showing the enemy's actions. Not bad. I'm going to put gamble on our strong attack here, though. So yeah, so like you got different types of attacks that take different lengths of time to use. And then you can put like certain attributes or skills on them, I guess you could say. Like that gamble thing that I just put on my strong attack. But yeah.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
And then so you have other things like this, where you can use your pride flaw. There's different flaws that you can get to help you like have different choices in dialogue and stuff like that. So we can use this one right here, be a proud answer. It draws from our flaw of pride level, but it also will feed it. It like kind of like makes us more prideful, so to speak. It's called Mordecai. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Yes, Mordecai Kajat. Hope that your father didn't have a heart. Ask why he's so interested. Say you don't know the cause of your father's death. We'll feed into our flaw of pride.
Since the doctors couldn't confirm whether the deceased had a heart.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Got some sweet mutton chops, though. I will say that. them things going on. Who's this?
I think I ought to arrest you, Thaumaturge.
And ask
I
why.
haven't done anything, officer. What's the problem?
I barely recognize you either. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronian?
I will not
20
keep
kilos.
That guy's probably all
He's
alone
100% a
back
rabbi. Yeah, that guy
there,
was a rabbi.
among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
All right, let's go into our mausoleum here.
Sister?
Victor,
Ligia,
I'm so glad you
our
came.
sister.
I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but
A lot
for
of
now,
reverb.
I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Change the subject. Don't mention you were in jail.
This? It's nothing. You should see the nun who did it to me.
Victor,
I'm perfectly fine. We've got more important things to discuss. It's not worth worrying about. Have you written to Mother?
yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's
So
getting
our
late.
mother's on the run.
And we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
We'll stay to say
Fine.
goodbye.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah,
So,
for real.
It was me. who
Exactly what
got it
happened.
Right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
Read the
After
obituary.
brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absorbed, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
Dang. Mention the
You
dream.
died. You visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 saluters.
We'll say goodbye
I'm sorry
sincerely.
there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell,
That'll be it.
Father.
Leave and say goodbye.
Am I intruding?
Who's this guy? Say he interrupted your moment of personal reflection. Ask how long he's been eavesdropping.
I was reflecting at the grave of my beloved father.
You tricked me. I heard something else.
Mhm.
Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Say we don't intend to stay long. Point out that it's none of his business. We haven't made up our mind.
Had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again, my condolences.
I don't know who this guy is.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kanichkin.
Hitchkin.
Ivan Kanichkin.
Ivan.
Goodbye.
Hitchkin.
Such interesting friends you had.
Oh. Was that guy a Thaumaturge too?
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Said something about nice friends you had. Oh, it must have just been like referring to his dad. I thought he...
Great-grandmother Josefina, a Thaumaturge.
Else here? A bouquet with a note? We got this one. Face unknown. Oh, another thing aids whenever you find stuff like this. If you know like enough information, it'll tell you like where stuff came from or like who they came from or who they belong to.
Grandpa, you call him a Thaumaturge. I barely remember.
But our family has basically been Thaumaturges for a while now or something like that. So where do I need to go now? Go here. Guess I just need to explore a little bit. Oh, wait, yeah. Thing's telling us to go this way. Let's go explore actually the rest of the graveyard, see if there's anything else we need to read. Or that we can read. Get some more experience. Ah. A little bit, not much. How do we get another point? Okay, let's go with that one. Action reaction. Alright, I believe that's it. We will now follow our little thing here. Go to the family home in northern what? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, here we go.
The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Shabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Chase the hyena away.
I suggest you leave. Otherwise, I'll overlook your womanhood and make sure you can never pronounce a single syllable correctly again.
You'd permit that to happen, Judge? Maybe I should write about this.
And who would let you print it?
Someday the press will get the Russian boot off its neck, Judge.
I'm afraid none of us will live to see the day, my dear. Come on, children. I'm sure my Petya is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah, we'll go with them.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
read this will, see what we get from Dad. Probably nothing crazy. Anything to read? Nope. Get inside the house.
Your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I
Man, the
made
hair's
was too
clipping through her
strong.
ear.
Thank you, Grażyna dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
You get a toenail.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober.
For real.
And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Get his fingernail clippings.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
I'd love some cocoa.
Will you give him a drink of
Make
water
an
for
extra
Christ's
creamy
sake?
one.
Gotta hydrate.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this.
Really water,
she's
but,
really
you know.
having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Alright. See, we got in here. Apparently Victor Shulski's back home. Yeah, I'm right here in front of you, dude. It's Papa. Yeah, see, our dad was a Thaumaturge as well. You already ate all the food? Yeah. We talk to our cousin after I read this experience. What's going on,
I
cuz?
don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia, forgive me, and for shooting you as well. Huh, how are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry about Uncle Stanislav. Forgive me for not coming to the funeral. I can't bear cemeteries.
We'll have to meet up again.
Goodbye.
Gotta link up for drinks, cuz. This 365 dinner recipes. Good lord. This talk to Baronin
I'm glad you're here.
again.
I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Having trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur.
Aunt eats all the
Quinces.
recipes a day.
I think you mean
Jeez.
quince
Come on now.
liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure
She's
it's in
just
the
she's just
basement.
strong
But I
Russian
won't
lady.
grope around down there in the dark now.
Know what I
I've
mean?
got my hands full.
That's all it is. She's just a strong
Now,
Russian. She
I
could probably
don't
take a
want to
bear.
trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad.
We gotta
A
find the
nephew
alcohol
like
for
you
our uncle.
Is a treasure.
Oh, get the bottle from the cellar. Okay, so we'll go to the basement. Kung Fu Panda vibes. I don't think Jack Black is a voice actor in this game. Oh, that was it. Pinot Noir from Oregon. Interesting. This is Ligia. What is this one? Sauvignon de Bordeaux? Serious woman. Aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people in the beginning took to take on a romantic edge. A beverage enjoyed by the upper crust, given to a man by a woman. Ah, there we go. Draw conclusion. That's his bottle. Here you go, Unc.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral battle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to, and raise a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me. So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Hasn't Lygia told you?
Nope.
I haven't even had the chance to ask.
He didn't suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later. I'd prefer to remember him as he was alive. What then? Am I drinking alone?
We'll propose my own toast. We'll
May
be
the
prideful.
ground be soft, Father. I'm not betting there's an afterlife.
Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
Yeah, we'll go.
Yes, let's find out what my father hasn't left me.
Let's do it.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial
Time to see the
Majesty,
money.
the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulski's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888.
Year of
In the
our
name
Lord.
of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Ask him to get to the point. We'll hear him out.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Lygia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter, Lygia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
Dang, all the money goes to
All
Lygia.
movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first meeting.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
Ooh, should I be prideful? Be prideful here. Or we'll ask if Mother's... We'll ask
Now,
if
Mr.
Mother's
Fedorov,
getting anything.
What did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing. There is a special item reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina.
We'll be prideful.
I wish you success with your business and your hunting. I'm going to have something to eat before heading off.
Just a moment yet, Mr. Shulsky. Your name is also mentioned here.
A last-minute plot twist.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
So we're gonna have to find this grimoire. Probably hidden somewhere in the house or something.
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
The grimoire.
Ask about the grimoire.
Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps. In all that confusion?
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it. Would the Thaumaturge just happen to be passing by?
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Where did it happen?
Find out where it happened.
Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death.
I think you might be right, AIDS. That guy from the cemetery. They emphasize that karma
He
comes
died
back.
as he lived, miserably. He couldn't have met a more fitting end after what he did to me. What he did to the Niedzic's family.
You've got to know that Papa felt guilty, even if he didn't say so outright. I'm not going to defend him, but I can't criticize him either. Even I don't know what really happened back then with Aborice.
An accident is what happened, and father treated two kids like the worst disgraces in the world. As if it had been premeditated.
When a person dies so suddenly, their unfinished business remains. We'll never learn what Stasio carried in his heart.
What do you intend to do?
Ask about Mordecai.
And Mordechai Chayat. Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at my store.
The rabbi.
Do you know where I might find
That'd be the huge plot twist. The rabbi is actually a
Do you
thaumaturge
have any other ideas?
and has the grimoire.
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out for you.
Look through his
And where
things.
are father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store?
Uses it for the
I
Torah
should
readings.
check them too.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish.
Alright.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
Alright.
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
I say we look around Father's things here real quick.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Mm-hmm. Creepy music. Talk to our
How
Oop
do you
here.
find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Examine this. Letter. Examine that. Agent Folgers. Stanislav. Sure. What else we got? A suitcase. Also Stanislav. Father's trip. Yeah, I'm gonna save for sure. I'm gonna save my points for the whenever I get my next Thaumaturge. Oh, on the other side of the wall. Anything in here? Nothing. Go upstairs? I can. This collection of books on the occult. Draw a conclusion. Father's thoughts recently occupied with a search for knowledge that bordered on the obsessive. Probably found some. He probably found something. Oh, here's the will. I wonder if he probably found something that he wasn't supposed to. And somebody took him out. Pretty sweet bathroom. Look at this thing. Card letter. Message from mother. Read that. We're not actually reading this stuff, but I'm sure there's tons of information and all that, but I don't got time to read all that stuff. Oh, can we change clothes? Nah. Oh yeah, I don't have any new clothes. I think you can change clothes in this though. Curious photo. Straight back, stern expressions, noses in the air. Two boys are just trying to meet everyone's expectations. Something went wrong here. We got another point. 3. Alright, down we go. Phone is ringing. Yes, we'll answer it.
Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
How did he get our number?
How did you know I have a telephone at home?
Something's interrupting you, Victor. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powaskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
His first time using the phone. He's like, oh, this thing is great. Talk to,
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
Ask about the woman's trace you found in the study.
I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Let's ask about her.
And what does father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connections. Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
The creme de la creme. Let her speak.
We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Where are we gonna find some clothes?
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street.
There we go.
That's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head and face.
That's the polite way to say you look ugly. You look jacked up. Talk to...
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Talk to the lady here. Ooh. Get some hot cocoa.
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies.
What? Hot cocoa and cookies? Yo, let's go.
I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia
Low
is
taper?
really struggling with everything.
Struggling. We'll ask about Ligia then.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it, but she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
That'd be fine. We'll
Another
just
time,
leave.
Karzynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
Go get some of that hot cocoa and cookies. You said it was in here? Yeah. You know the secret to time travel? It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Ligia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Little flashback there. All right, off we go. Pardon? I will go out the front door to the green square. Is anything to do here? Respite, point of interest. We'll check out some of these points of interest. Oh, and the cost 2. What does this do? Adrenaline increases inflicted damage by 50%. Then this is restore 4 of your health points. Every enemy in the suffering state, each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Okay. Let's do. I'll put 2 points in this rejuvenation. We'll leave our 1 point for one of these. Whenever we finally get a new salutar. Oh, did I have a thing? Do bloody rejuvenation. Quick attack. Yeah, we'll put it on. Put it on there. Okay. Where was this point of interest? Like right here, literally. Was this like a little picture thing? Okay. Interesting. If I could like ping the map, that'd be kind of cool. Straight down this street over here and find something. So the barber's back this way. That's fine. Over here. That's another picture thing. Kind of weird. I know, I'm going to the barber right now. Alright, so we gotta get on this. Or not. Where was the barber? Where is side quest? No. Oh, here we go. Okay. Go to the tailor and get the evening wear. Where is it at? See. Yeah, so it's here. I just gotta find it, I guess. How's it telling me to go to the stagecoach? It's supposed to be here. It's not here. Oh, it's over here. Okay. That's why it was telling me to go there. Want me to go to the graveyard or the cemetery area. Yeah, Pulaski. Wish it was a little more, I guess, like, easier to figure out where you need to go. Dancing handbook. Ah, the barber. See what kind of haircuts we can get.
Come in.
I love his mustache.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
This guy's mustache. Oh, here we go. Okay. So. Okay. Not bad. Eh. Can look just like he does. Do that. A little Abraham Lincoln action. With the big mustache. Let's go, want that. Goatee. And... thinking the proper Warsaw lad. Wish we had more haircut, more stuff. I like the proper Warsaw lad, and I think I like the Van Dyke.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients.
Oh yeah, we're looking snazzy now.
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Yeah, we're looking very dapper now. All right, evening clothes. Something here. Warsaw Gazette. Live photography demonstration. Advertisement. We need to go? Oh. Let's check out this point of interest. Another little picture thing. These are kind of cool. They can't move around or anything, so... I don't know the point of those. It just gives you experience, so that's a plus. Where was old... what's his face? He said he was up here by the cemetery. Or Rasputin. Right there.
Do you call this a proper time for a visit?
Oh, jeez.
What's going on?
They were in a hurry. We'll introduce ourselves.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Sir and Madam are already in bed. Come back in the morning like someone respectable.
He's fine.
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Mm-hmm. Where's the drawing room?
Intriguing.
Okay. Sorry about that. Patience. Here, nothing. Listen to some music. I can't even go this way. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Must have been hitting the corner of the door. Patience. This fume bottle. Trace unknown. Decorative fan. Also trace unknown. Oh, we can draw a conclusion though. The Nadarinsky family. Or Nadarzinski. Something like that. What kind of music y'all got? Okay.
Is that
Oh yeah, we're looking fresh now.
in the flesh? Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naradzinska, and my dear friend, Viktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Victor to us.
Another strong Russian lady.
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
You look like
How
you've
long he's
made
going to
yourself
stay?
at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Why was
see
she
what
looking at
an
me
alias.
so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
He's told
She's
her.
never seen a Thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
Guess we don't really have anything.
I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Whatever this is. In the dinner recipes. That's out. Then you go to the tailor. The tailor's back here. To Ness? I'm not sure what happened to Ness. I haven't seen him in any of the streams. I think he commented on like a video a while back, but I don't know. I don't remember how long that's been. But I haven't seen Ness in a while. This tailor at? Is it... Tailor's all the way down here. Gotcha. Changed. Yep. Wardrobe, this is all we got. Oh yeah. Here.
Excuse me. Damn it.
Alright, man.
Forgot
Thanks
to
for
turn the
stopping
key.
by, AIDS. I'll see you
Sorry,
next time,
what?
man.
You tell me. What is it?
Something eludes us. Alright,
I won't bother you.
we'll leave for the
All
time.
right.
See if we can figure out what this extra stuff is. Oh, coffee cups. Draw a conclusion. Steady hand for sewing, but his head reverberates with lack of ideas. He needs inspiration. Okay.
Well, let's get this over with.
I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration.
You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have to guess what everyone has in their mind.
Is there any way I can help?
I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 pant legs and a space for your Johnson. I don't know what else there is to it. If you tell me that, I'll be grateful. I'll sue you anything you want in return.
Let me sharpen my senses.
Alright.
I need some evening wear, quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Szulski, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
Okay.
All right.
Or if there's anything else, something else we can find out to talk to him about. Right, so now we just need to prepare for what's gonna happen. I'll go around to these doors. Probably not now. We'll wait. It says they're all locked, so. Gotta go back to the house. Yep. What's in this? Is this our grimoire?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
I guess we'll get
Yes,
dressed.
Let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too.
Oh, yeah, look at we're looking snazzy.
Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Hey, I look better than she does. I thank you in return.
You look fantastic.
Return the compliment.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Off we go to party.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Szulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumianceva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
We'll do our best there, Ligia. What's happening now? Oh, we had to get a new saluter?
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor? Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Mm-hmm. Tell her we'll join her in a minute.
I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Do some research here. Vision of salutator. I heard long hiss and rustle of scales. It's only one thing. There's a salutator somewhere in the Imperial Hotel and someone with a flaw. Session of slender legs, review of colorful feathers, and sweet voices. Unlike vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly. Birds. Herbs.
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Szulski.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Szulski.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
Here's debut. We're missing something.
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
Yeah, maybe. Be prideful.
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a Thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A Thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
Well, it depends on what kind of trick you show us, Mr. Szulski.
I need to slip away for a moment.
Oh no, what a shame.
We gotta figure out some more stuff. We'll go around and find some stuff before we talk to people. Here. Can't do anything over here, so worry about that. Talk to, was this Sergey?
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Skawan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Keep listening.
Old Skawan and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligia Szulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sofia Skawan, according to what I've heard.
Oh.
Well, what do you think?
Is Ligia? Hope they'll see him as a worthy candidate. Okay. Introduce myself.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Well, there we have it.
We can start a fight. That you don't like what they're saying. Now we're just gonna start a fight.
We've got a few things to explain to one another. Preferably through violence.
I'll start a fight.
I don't think so, Mr. Szulski.
Where are you from? You're among polite society, not cattle.
We'll provoke Sergey.
I'm not the only one itching for a brawl, am I? What? Is one guy more than you can handle?
Let's take this out to the forecourt, gentlemen.
Sergey, my friend, anything for you.
He said, let's take this outside in fancy terms. All right. We're gonna improve our thaumaturgy real quick. We'll get this right here. This increases inflicted damage 50%. What did I have on here? Brutality? Yeah, I think we put adrenaline rush on adrenaline rush on agony. Okay, so we got two guys with guns, this guy with a sword. All right, let's see here. Oh no, go back. Oh, whoops. How do I go back? I want to attack this dude with a sword. Give him old wound. This guy over here. Make him lose his focus. Suffering on him. That hurt. Oh, well, he does extra damage. Attack with a Bukovac to disable. Immune to gaining negative states. So we'll attack him. Let's attack this guy. Some agony. Now we're bleeding. What do we got? We've got adrenaline and bleeding. 1 damage at the end of a turn. Okay. Back with the Bukovac. Owl him, and we'll attack this guy over here. Attack him with a strong attack. Or planned attack. That hurt. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna die. Boom, it's very slow. Owl over here on that guy. Goodbye. God, that did a lot of damage to him. Oh gosh, we're about to die. This is not good. He's gone. Team defense damage and reduces focus. Attack him. He's gone. Still good there. Action reaction. Get some health back with that. And then hit him real hard. Cool. Oh my god. I was about to lose for a second there. Admire the view. You guys want to talk about it? Hmm?
are, Mr. Shulsky?
Is something still eludes us?
I need to slip away for a moment.
Oh, no, what a shame.
Guess we just need to go upstairs. Or what was that? Whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch the ensuing chaos, yet something stopped her and the birds are still in the cage. We're gonna go upstairs. Oh, is our guy again?
Mr. Shulsky? I didn't
Ivan?
expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
Why he has
If
so
I
many
may,
scars?
There's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
He's hiding something.
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
Passing the time, huh?
simply interested in people.
A
What do
doctor,
you do for a living?
thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
See how
Who
you
did
do
you
the.
say you were to my father?
We knew our
A
dad.
trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Alright, peace out, bro.
I'm sure.
I go. Oh, cool. I can go in here.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Adam, Hira. This guy, this girl. Adam Samira.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Oh, snap.
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. Have you come here to torment me? Unmask me?
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
First, let's
Your
point out
skin is quite impressive.
the Siren.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Looks impressive to say the least. It's Siren. It matches her mysterious aura. Her dual identity.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
What are you warning me about? Find out what she knows.
What do you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw.
Oh, you do,
Another
huh?
reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
We'll end the discussion.
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulski, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulski, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
All right then. Is there anything worth finding over here? Have some, yep. Cool. Also snakes. Talk to this lady here.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautsky replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orloffs. Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Victor Shulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party. See you there.
Oh, alright. Bye.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
We'll say it's
You
aight.
spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
Just get to the point.
The matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Okay. Sure.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulski, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's seance. It will be an unforgettable experience.
Oh, will it, huh? She's...
I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
she's got the,
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
thread.
No need to mince words.
Just to talk openly with me, maybe she's anxious about the gossip-hungry ears around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something that way. I just have to find the person with the flaw. They're obviously downstairs, but I want to see... Yeah, there's nothing over here. Down to the foyer. Hey, there we go. It's gotta be one of the ladies.
Isn't that our Mr. Shulski?
Ah, there we go.
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Tease him a little first.
Or maybe I shouldn't.
Do you like being a tease?
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Ooh.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
Tell them that their secret is safe. Just a trade for another secret.
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
How naughty.
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
And what now?
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
Alright. Fight the adrenaline rush for them. Guess now we go back upstairs. Good, I want to follow her thoughts. See about that. See what we can do. Following her thoughts. What's this in here? Something over here, I think. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. There we go.
I felt something. Where is it?
Held stove. Shaking as her eyes follow written words. He was watching her. She already knew that, but how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw a note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. Okay. Ring of pearls. Travel chest. Oh, this is our dad. They weren't just customers, they were reluctant to talk if she's afraid of someone watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her. Maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Then I'll ask her about what I came here for, the Black Grimoire. But where'd she go? To the balcony? Yep, she did.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
What about the
The
note?
burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Okhrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
We'll ask about the Okhrana.
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other words, the secret police.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
We'll first ask her about the
I didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love? That?
Was it love?
I miss him, that's all.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Ooh.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
We'll get to the point.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book.
Another thread.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
Know something.
But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
She had another one of her thoughts, though. Oh, players fall into the wrong hands. Could have done damage, a lot of damage. Yeah. Oh. We're gonna see the Salutator again. Yep.
I know you. I remember you from books. What's your name? Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand.
We're just in time for the seance.
With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Oh, we got one, huh? Got us a tarot card? We'll examine the card.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off.
Nice. Got the Fool card.
I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Ah. That was definitely a look at us. Cover the windows and dim the lights. The seance requires a certain aura, so the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over. Ah, we need a mind 3. We don't have that. Unfortunately, we have a mind of 2. Yeah, I don't have this Salutator, so that sucks. This. Ashtray with cigarette butts. Chair. Race unknown. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Go here. One more time. Nothing. Okay. Let's talk to
Mr. Shulsky,
Sophia again.
may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Oh man. As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. Okay.
And how might my powers prove useful to you, miss?
Well, rather than truth, a dare sounds good to me. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Okay. We'll accept the dare.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
We need to go down and talk to
I'll take a look around.
Find out about these guys here. Oh, that was a quick one. Loner Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect of is the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sofia Scalon's friend Irina. Okay. Oh, another conclusion. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sofia. Cares about her so much, he's willing to do anything for her. He can't understand why Sofia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival admirer. All conclusion. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus, she's in limbo, going over all possible scenarios in her head. It must be all of the secrets. Open up our thing here. These cost 2 each. I want to put damage exposure, increased damage taken. Let's do debilitating wound. Ooh, we could do sabotage. That would actually be pretty good. Cancels their... We'll actually develop all the way to there. And then we'll save up our points. That's actually really good sabotage. If they're in a suffering state, it interrupts their planned action. Here's debilitating wound. So... I think we'll put Adrenaline Rush there. Sabotage. Here. Leave that there. This one have, what was that, fortune? Percent of interrupting. Let's do lucky chance here. That'd be good. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Sophia.
They are getting impatient. What have you found out?
That one's closed. Okay. Let's.
As far as Sergei,
oh, there's Sergei. Secret.
Yes.
I'll be honest. He'd do anything for you.
Anything, you say?
Maxim
only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it! Might Irina return his interest?
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Oh yeah, we are.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Ah, she's got the toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with us, toying with Victor, if she's toying with Victor Shulsky, the person, or the Thaumaturge. We'll say we've already taken.
My heart is already taken.
I was counting on a different response.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you.
Yeah, she's definitely the,
Therefore, the Salita chased Sofia Scowen and her floor here.
Yep.
She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she?
She always seems innocent. They always seem innocent.
If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table.
Yep.
Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw.
Alright, to the table we go.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with his souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card. Your face. Is everything all right, my child?
He got his butt kicked earlier is what happened.
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
We'll say we're thinking of someone in particular.
That's exactly the sort of person I had in mind.
Oh, is it a long-lost love?
Rather a future delightful acquaintance.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Ooh.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls.
Oh, we lack the force of a salutar, mind one.
Is that jealousy I hear?
You will mock me no longer!
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Gosh, man. Something eludes me. That's fine.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
Ooh.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think so too.
Don't you dare!
Oh.
You were supposed to stay away.
Well.
I was supposed to leave here with Velis. All that work for nothing.
Our chances were
Spare
equal.
yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here. Truth be told, I even feel sorry for you.
Why?
What does that mean?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a Sadit waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Mm. Oh, there we go. He looks cool. He looks super cool. Alright, so what does this guy have? Up here, we'll disable that. Alright, we'll fight. Have him attack. Have him attack him. We are going to attack this guy. Put suffering on him. Oh, did he buff him? It looked like. What did he give him? Lottery? 50% chance of dealing double damage. Oof. Agony. On him. He's gonna die pretty much next turn. Have him attack. Him is slow. We'll do Howl. And I'm gonna do quick attack. I took down some of my focus, huh? Ooh. The action reaction. 4 health back. We got 3 people now. Okay. 50% chance of dealing double damage to one of the... Okay, let's... Oh man, what do you got? Both you, Bukovac, will disable you, so... Old Wound and Howl. Put double suffering on him. Good luck kissed him. Quick attack here. Owl him. Give my focus back. Disable his traits. Now we're bleeding. That, Owl her. Bleeding ×2 now, not good. He should be dead. He will die like next turn. Not quite. do diversion. We don't have like a quick attack. We'll just do that. I got suffering times 2. He'll die after this. Oh, good. Wasted your kiss on him. We can do a planned attack on her. And we'll do a howl as well. I think this will allow us to win the fight, though. I think we should be good. Yep.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Also, so that's what we use Rasputin for.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
Oh, so this one's closed because of our decisions. We can apologize to Sergei. Or we can say, because of Sophia's fall, be prideful. We'll apologize.
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
Dang, man.
Of course. I won't convince you. Please don't worry.
Alright, we'll be prideful then.
On, everything will be fine.
Fine? Sir, you must have slept through the last quarter of an hour.
Sophia, listen. I freed you from a flaw that...
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
What
is
happened?
this rubbish about a flaw, my dear Mr. Shulsky? You got me riled up and now you're trying to weasel out? A real schemer you are.
Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
Ooh, refrain from causing any problems, or they can try. We'll refrain.
No need. I can make it to the door.
We'll refrain this time.
Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you alright?
I think it's time for us to go.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's very polite.
Now we gotta go see old Rasputin.
Thank you for
I guess to be allow us to
evening.
keep our or not keep our salutator, but use it effectively. I will apologize.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
A sugar night.
Ligia. Good night.
The telephone.
Won't obey orders. Go to Rasputin to tame them.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Is this gonna go off my screen? No? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's me.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Is there any specific reason why you're calling?
Yeah, let's see what he's calling about.
I wanted I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
He can say it over the phone.
Maybe now would be a good time to explain it, since you're calling.
It's not something to discuss over the phone.
Okay.
They keep switching those lines. You never know who's listening.
All right. So where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
Boom. All right. Let's go to Rasputin. The thing here. I'll talk to you in a second, kid. Go to the cemetery area. Oh, real quick. This poster. Okay. He's down here, right? Yeah. Listen to the violin. All right. We'll go talk to Rasputin. We can get our third salutor.
Mr. Shitsky.
Wow,
Is
jeez.
Rasputin here?
So mean.
Sadly, yes.
Came out swinging.
It's good to see you. Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
Actually, I don't feel great.
I won't say we need hypnosis again.
Let's see what you brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself. Do you see him? He's remarkable.
He is pretty cool looking.
I can't tame him.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Sweet. Got him tamed up.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
All right.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
I got this salutor, and then I think we'll call it Ream. Here we go. We got Velez. Venomous smile. There's a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Slippery bet. Restores 10 of your health points. Has 50% chance to triple that amount each subsequent action. That restores health points. Restore half, less of it. But Kiss inflicts damage. You have 50% chance that damage will be tripled. Ooh. Inflicts damage. Launches an attack on a random enemy. 15 to 75 damage. That's got to be like a super long. Right. Got some pretty good abilities here. Like that. Go ahead and put a point there. And we don't have a way to put any more points in. And additionally lowering the target's focus by 2. Sweet. Right, so we get some more salutors later on, it looks like. But yeah. Ooh. We haven't seen the mind salutor yet. Alright. Stuff. Oh, there was that one ability. Where'd it go? Right here. Could do. There's that one that that restores focus. But yeah, so if they're suffering, this will put them down again. Put gamble on planned attack. Alright everybody, well thank you for hanging out with me today. For those of you that did, much appreciated. Like I said, we are at 92 out of 100 followers for our first goal. Be sure to drop that follow over here on Twitch if you haven't done so already. You get 5 free emotes when you do. YouTube, be sure to like and comment on the video. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the future content. Come on over here to Twitch if you haven't as well. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter. You get live updates on there as well. You can also join the Discord. Will be a link in the description. It is a work in progress, so please bear with me, but it will ping live notifications on there as well as when I upload videos on YouTube. So if you do miss the live streams here on Twitch, you can check them out over on YouTube. Anyways, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you guys back here again tomorrow.